Hello, collective. Today it's from flame reading, okay? So I just want to start off with saying welcome. Please state your resonates and let's get into it. Your go-to song is Get You. Hold up. Get You to Moon, okay? The artist, you will find it on YouTube, community board, or Instagram. I'm trying to limit my speech because I do have a speech impedancy, but let's get into it, okay? It is a twin flame reading. The only channeled message right now is lilies, okay? So you could have the name lilies. They could think of lilies, bring you lilies, okay? You could be watching for a male or a female twin flame, okay? I guess that's the only thing I'm going to take from the lyrics, that it's a duet, so, but you know, whomever you're watching for, okay? Because I'm also stopped doing this whole thing, basing things off the lyrics, kind of just go with the flow. I'm not quite sure if I've done like another reading. If I have, I will link it down below. You know what? Since twin flames readings are so like intricate and special, this might resonate. 2018, okay? That's when the song was made. According to this website or Google, so Get You to the Moon is a collaboration between two individuals who love each other deeply. The individual decides to sing the song as a tribute for everything they have gone through together. This song is also an expression for the adoration for the feminine that feels towards the person that is singing this to them, okay? In other words, the narrator, aka the masculine, loves this individual so much that it has given them a withdrawal, so much that if he had the wherewithal, he would give him or her the moon. This is what this says. Like, you can go and read it yourself. Like, just Google the title of the song and go to genius.com and you will find a little. I just found out about this recently, that specific website do like a little breakdown on some of the songs that I mentioned. Not all of them, but some. So I feel like this is quite symbolic. Obviously it's not the lyrics, but basically, like I just said, a collaboration between a male and a feminine. Specifically how the masculine expressing to the feminine how they're feeling, what they've been through, and that if all else counts, they will give you the moon as well, okay? Very twin flame coded. I don't know if I have the energy to read the lyrics. You gave me a shoulder when I wanted it or needed it. You showed me love when I wasn't feeling it. You helped me fight when I was giving in. And you made me laugh when I was losing it. Because you are the reason why I'm still hanging on. Because you are the reason why my head is still above water. The interesting thing is, if you go, again, look at the website, they highlight certain things. And that could be symbolic as well. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing, sorry. But message-wise, it's like, you know what? They're in this for the long haul, the masculine and the feminine. And I feel like, based on the lyrics, the masculine could have suffered more. But that's just if you're going to base it on the lyrics, because like I read before, it is their description of how they feel for their feminine, okay? So this little charm was on the floor. I'm getting new equipment, so you'll be able to see more than enough soon. But maybe somebody either stopped drinking or like when you guys reunite, there's gonna be like a halt in drinking, or maybe somebody is drinking in excess. And I feel like that is more so like if the separation is affecting you or them, somebody could be like, you know, drinking too much, or they're gonna stop drinking when you guys meet, okay? Like somebody's gonna go on a bender or something, okay? That's for someone, okay? That song in itself, yes, we're gonna take this as a channel message, but it reminds me of, like, look up the lyrics. I feel like it's quite relevant. If you read the Bible, the Songs of Solomon, it feels very, like, it mimics that. Songs of Solomon. And those are like love letters between a lover and its lover. And it reminds me of that song, the lyrics in itself, especially what I just read for you guys. So Songs of Solomon, scriptures in the Bible. I will add it down below, like the entire book, okay? You would know if you're like into the Bible, you would get this, okay? Some of you guys might be. But yeah, in terms of the charms, we got like a lot of symbolism in relation to like anchor. So this specific card, I think you can see it. And I don't know, this one, I don't know. If you have good eyes, maybe. Luckily I have some cards to mine. So there's a lot of symbolism in relation to this and here, okay? 35 could be symbolic as well, okay? So you are their safe haven, their anchor. This would either be like past, present, or future, or confirmation in terms of the charms, okay, collective? You have the key to their heart. Always, there's actually 2 keys. So there's 2 keys here. I don't know if you can see it. We got 2 keys. We got an apple. I feel like they find you very intellectual, stimulating, very smart. There is this one here. Maybe that has some heartache from you and from each other, or separate, but it's not as, how do I say, again, because there's going to be a reunion. Whatever hardships that you and your person went through, like, it's going to feel like nothing. Like, yeah, pretty much. Like, the love will like oversee the pain that you have gone through, whether from other people or from each other, okay? There's also a train here as well. And I feel like that's symbolic for transportation and action. Maybe there's like long distance for some. We also got the diamond. I also feel like you could be like a diamond in a rough, or you see as a diamond, or you see them as a diamond. The winter time could be symbolic. I'm seeing a few snowflakes. There's grape here. GRAPE. So maybe they feel like you're very fruitful. You could be very fertile with your person, or you will get very fertile. Okay. I'm seeing like this. Okay, so this is like kind of like my kids, children, like symbolism charm. So maybe you guys are gonna have a few baby girls, or you guys already have children. I'm seeing a crown. You have the key to their heart. You are a queen to them or a king to them, okay? There's definitely going to be children, whether it's like actual human babies or fur babies, okay, animals, okay? Some of them could have gone cold for a bit, or even you, because of the separation or whatever pain that you guys went through, okay? I'm seeing there's this sword as well. Maybe there were some things that you guys have to cut off, okay? There's also a blue clover, which I feel like it symbolizes luck, but maybe the luck haven't been like so beneficial. Blue is it's a regal color, but it's kind of like the luck came in the way that maybe you and them didn't expect. For instance, like a promotion at work, or there's a move, but there was still like a blockage between you and your person. It's kind of like when things are going well, maybe it's separate, but it never really interconnected with your person. So I'm also tuning into like when one person is doing good, another person could have like gone through it. So one person could have been a little bit like, I don't know, a little, there could be like jealousy or ego, but I feel like that's just like human. Like, you know, like you want the best for each other, but I also feel like there were egos between you and your person as well. Like this is not one of those where this is immature twin flame, but like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, when you guys met, during, after, or going to meet, you know, everything is always happy, happy, happy. No, you guys get angry with each other, irritated. You could be in your feelings. You know, you could feel some type of way. You know, you could be a bit jealous. Maybe somebody got a promotion before you, or somebody has this more, like, you know, there could have been some sort of lack mentality, and this is what I'm getting from the clover here. Now, I could look this up on my phone. Maybe there's like some sort of breakdown on the internet. I'm actually tired, so we're gonna leave it at that. I do like, the only thing I can think about the clover is more so like the green clover, which is like symbolism for luck. We got the crescent moon. Actually, we got two, so maybe you guys connect a lot during the crescent moon. Okay. I'm also tuning into, some of you guys could be praying during that time as well, or somebody does. Okay. When the moon cycle is in the crescent, okay. There's a flamingo here, more Christmas stuff. There was a palm tree, so maybe some of you guys live in warm climates, maybe from a warm culture as well. Like one person could come from a cold culture, like there's not much affection. And another person could be like, you know, no, in our culture, we do a lot of hugs and kisses and affirmation and check-ins. But one other culture, like for them to expect any type of like appreciation, all that, you know, that's like a no-show. So there could be differences in cultures and, you know, upbringing. Okay, that could also be relevant. I do feel like twin flames are like similar, but they have so much that it's not, and that's the beauty of you guys coming together, because you're supposed to help each other so you guys can help the collective. Okay, and I think that's it though. Somebody might be a bit upset as well. Look, I don't know, maybe because of the differences, but I feel like it's not that deep. That could be a triggering factor. Like it could be like, no, in my culture, for you to, maybe somebody's like expecting an I love you or more affirmation because that's how they grew up, and then they're like, you know, that's like not my culture. Like we didn't do, I'm trying to find an example. Like in some cultures, saying I love you, like from parent to child, especially the older generations in specific cultures, it's not really a thing. Like they might show love from their pockets or, you know, action, but then there's another your quote, you take you as an example collective, you could be like, no, in my family, my dad and my sister and my uncle were always, you know, saying I love yous, and not to say that there was not love. It's just some of you guys could have a different upbringing in terms of how you showcase love, and you know, if you're asking more from your person, you might be irritated because you're not getting it from them, thinking that they don't love you, but they love you in a way that only they know. Okay, I feel like that's also relevant. So I know if you're upset, try to understand them more, but I feel like you will. But also I feel like this is also something very hard to explain, because if they're used to a certain way of living and loving, like it's kind of hard for them to just also change. But that's why, that's the beauty of you guys coming together, because they will probably learn to change from that. Somebody could also work at a hotel or restaurant, or you might meet at a hotel or a restaurant. Okay? Just for somebody specific, like clairvoyantly, I'm tuning into like a receptionist or meeting at a hotel, like one of those like ski resorts, type of hotel. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys are gonna go there on vacation or gonna meet. I don't know. Yeah. Let's do your blockages if it's relevant here. If there are blockages, I don't feel like they are, but let's see if they are. Let's see if they are. So the blockages here, for those that will resonate, we got this, the cross. It could be belief system, somebody's faith, you know. You do not believe in anything, but you believe in love, but they believe in religion or in God. Like I said, you could be religious, one person could be spiritual, one person is an atheist, but they're still looking for their twin flame, you know, something of this nature. That's one of the blockages. Okay, another blockage here is the life path. So like, for instance, how, I wouldn't say morals and values, but it's kind of like, if you see yourself in 5 to 10 years in Abu Dhabi, this is just an example, right? And they're just like, no, I want to live in my hometown in Glasgow. That's it, right? I'm open to travel, but somebody's like, no, within 5 years, I'm gonna move to Abu Dhabi, or I'm gonna move to South Africa, or Minnesota, or Serbia, or Croatia, Norway, right? And somebody's like, no, I want to stay in Glasgow, I want to stay in Mumbai, something of this nature, and that might clash. That is the only blockage in terms of like not like, and this is for those that will resonate. Like, I know I mentioned a lot about locations, but it feels more so like the path that you guys are choosing or going to choose, that might be a little resistant, a little blockage here, right? And for others is somebody's belief system. Okay, overall, you are their happiness, they are your happiness. This is it. If there are any blockages, I feel like this is kind of like feature based, right? We live in Uruguay for 3 to 5 years, right? And then you get a job in Singapore, or you get a job in Tokyo. And they're like, okay, let's go. All of a sudden, you are like, I want to go back to Italy. I want to go back to the Pacific Islands. I want to go back to Mexico, Azerbaijan. So like, there's something of this nature where it's like, whatever decision that's going to be finalized, it might be a blockage. Okay. Okay, and this is for those that it will resonate. For others, I don't see that will be the situation. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. So we got this one here. Something about October is relevant. Okay, so basically, duck is also symbolic for like luck. And ducks, I feel like they go in packs. So you guys are gonna be very fruitful, have a huge family, or stay within the family. Remember when I said about the culture stuff? Like, maybe somebody have to adapt to their person's life, and it's gonna be like, it's us and the family. Whereas one person is like, that's not really how I grew up. It was very much like, be independent. When you're 18, you're on your own, right? That is very typical Nordic countries, you know. When you're 18, you're like You create your own family. To integrate your family at all is kind of like not the vibe, but somebody from Mexico is like, no, that's like, or South Korea, that's like our thing, you know, we live at home until certain time. So yeah, I know I mentioned it, like I feel like the reason why I mention all of these places and countries, because I know I have a huge fan base. Hello fans, but I know I have a huge collective from everywhere. Like I know. And based on the messages I do get from all day 24/7, that's why, okay? Because I don't want anyone to feel excluded, okay? So yeah, so you kind of see the full picture of it all. But yeah, some of you guys, it's gonna be a lot of rain before it becomes sunny, or it rains a lot where you live, okay? Maybe it's rain season, or rain season is gonna be when you guys meet. But the card also, that little situation also reminds me of this card. If I can't find it, we're gonna just move past it. It reminds me of this one. You know? Number 6 could also be symbolic. And we got the tree, Christmas tree, I guess, again. So Christmas is also very relevant, okay? Or there's a lot of forest, a lot of nature where you guys live, okay? There we go. Something about October is relevant, so I'm gonna just, you know, it could be meeting, it could be separation, it could be the move, whatever resonates. But I'm gonna do this thing where it's like, I'm gonna link it to zodiac signs for those that it will resonate with, I believe. So we got, for those that are born during October month, is Libra, late Libras, and early Scorpios. Okay, so that could be relevant. Collective. Moon City, I think that's for somebody. Somebody could be French. French, yeah. Somebody could meet, yeah, somebody could be French, or they meet in France or something. That's quite specific, but there we go. Moon City, that's nice though. French is such a beautiful language. We're gonna do like an advice card for all of you guys. Thank you for stopping by when it comes to your messages, okay? So we got, let me just do numbers. It could, hold up. Let's do it again. You know what? Let me just leave it to divine timing. Whoever was upset, let's do a card. Okay, maybe you needed something extra out of this reading. Let's do a card. So whoever was a little irritated, this is your card. We got 6 to 7, okay, or 6 to 7 days, weeks, hours, months. 6 to 7 in terms of age or timeline. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay, so whoever was like in a tizzy a bit, use it as knowledge, you know, as a learning experience for now, okay, or something that you can teach. Maybe you need to learn something more, or maybe you want to get into teaching so you can understand the full aspect of something, of yourself, of the connection, of what's to come between you and your person, your twin flame, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and go on a journey in life.